basically were taught that the world of journalism was changing. Everything was moving from print, it was already going towards web. So they told us that we had to take it in an entirely new approach.
When I took the first semester of my junior year of college, uh, I fell in love with film and TV. I'd gone to a summer school for film and TV, and then I took a class in high school, and I'd gotten to work with editing on computers and with cameras, and just I got to work with a whole bunch of fun people. And I knew then that I wanted to get into film and TV. I just didn't know where I wanted to go.
We were taught that it was going to be a lot harder than it was in the past, and honestly, we were prepared that when we graduated, it was going to be extremely difficult to find a job.
The school kind of expected students to be driven to find their own jobs. Like the school was very encouraging for you to get an internship with a company. And I know some students that interned with NBC and some students that interned at other pretty big production companies like Panasonic and Technicolor. And I think there were certainly people you could talk to about getting careers, but most students already had an idea of what they wanted to do. I had started working for a church, doing video production, organizing volunteers, and recording the services on Sundays and recording videos for the services on Sundays. After a while of working at the church, I realized that's not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I didn't want to work in live production, I wanted to work in post-production. So I looked for a job at Apple and applied a few times, and then I got hired to work at the Fifth Avenue Apple store.
Currently, I work at the Hartford Insurance Company, and I'm a claim technician there. It's hard to do if you haven't heard from an insurance company and you're relying on them for that money, and if you don't get that money, then your life has been essentially destroyed. Don't give up on your job search, because I know that it can get really discouraging. I myself put over probably 500 job applications out.
I enjoy what I'm doing right now with Apple, and while my dream is I would love to work in post-production, I'd love to be an editor for films. I think that takes a lot of work, and I'd like to work my way up.
You work hard enough, you put in time, you put in the effort, you deal with the job that you have now just to get to where you want to be, then it's going to pay off someday.